And so wanted to just show your audience a few of the kinds of things that contemporary biologists are discovering. The first class of evidence concerns what are called molecular machines, nanomachines, little tiny miniature machines that perform crucial functions either inside cells or in this case in the cell membrane.
Let me stop you right here. First of all, in everybody's body there are trillions of cells. And in every cell you can find little machines like this. Now, you've never seen them, but the fact is, with the new technology that we've got today, you guys have seen these, and this is just an illustration. We're going to show them more about what's in their body in these cells.
Yeah, what scientists are finding are...
But what blows your mind about this?
Well, this is a particular miniature machine called a bacterial flagellar motor. It's been made famous by my colleague, Michael Behe, who is a biochemist at Lehigh University, in his book, Darwin's Black Box. But lots of biochemists know about these machines.
What does it do?
Well, it has a rotor, a stator, a U-joint, a drive shaft, and a whip-like tail that functions like a propeller. And it sits in the cell membrane there, or the membrane of a one-celled bacterium, and it spins at, in some species, up to 100,000 RPM, can reverse direction on a quarter of a turn, and it's hardwired into what's called a signal transduction circuit that allows the little one-celled organism to detect where its food supply is, and it can detect changes in the sugar gradient in the aqueous solution in which it lives, and it motors around to find the best, the best feeding grounds. And it's a true rotary engine. And there are many other molecular machines that have been discovered. We have little walking robotic motor proteins that tow vesicles of material to where they're needed for constructing things inside cells. It's called a kinesin walking motor protein. There are turbines, a molecular machine called an ATP synthase that is a true turbine. There are little sliding clamps that are involved in DNA replication. So there are multiple miniature machines at work in either one-celled organisms or in the cells in our bodies as well. And this has been a major discovery of modern microbiology and biochemistry in the last half century. And that, for one thing, shows that the cell is not simple at all.
But Stephen, you argue that there are even more fascinating discoveries of what it takes to build machines like this inside the cells. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that flagellar motor again, the little rotary engine we were talking about, and look at the different parts. If you see one that says universal joint on the screen, now I'm going to switch the slide here, and that universal joint is actually a protein. In fact, all the different parts of the flagellar motor and all the other molecular machines we've been talking about are made of proteins. And proteins, in turn, are made of smaller subunits called amino acids. And I have a little illustration of that shows that the amino acids can be represented as different types of beads that link together. And if they link together, there are 20 different types of these amino acids.
That's right.
And they kind of function like alphabetic letters. And if you get the letters in the right sequence, then this big chain will fold in a very specific shape. In one case, it may make a U-joint. In another case, it may make
the
drive shaft.
If they don't,
right,
it won't function the way it's supposed to.
Exactly. So it's sequence specific.
Right.